So hi everyone, I'm Roshni. So I work as a lawyer at a FTSE 100 company, and I guess I am someone who found out that I have dyslexia, which is quite an interesting kind of condition or diagnosis to have when you're working as a lawyer, which is kind of very detail orientated, kind of really being quite having really good attention to detail, having to read a lot. Got this feedback and I thought, inherently it felt quite harsh, it felt quite unfair. And I think that's probably with the backdrop of having worked really, really hard. I really wanted to be a lawyer. I worked, incredibly hard to get there, and I felt I'd earned my position through all that hard work, and I just didn't understand why I'd encountered some of these, more negative comments. And so it was really to say, look, help me here. Dyslexic, who did my workplace assessment and whom I had a number of sessions with, had recommended Read&Write to me. One thing that I absolutely love is the ability to kind of highlight text in different colours and then move that into another document. So particularly, as I mentioned, being a lawyer, you are often looking at large documents. And so that ability to just copy what you want in a different color and then it just transports it into another Word document, I found fabulous. I think it's a really good tool for you to have in your armor and as part of the strategies, if you like. So I think anything where you just want to hear it back, that's really, really good. And I think what I would say is sometimes when you're in the weeds of doing that particular work, it's quite hard to step back and spot your own errors or your own mistakes in the work that you're doing. If I put it through Read&Write and just hear it back, I think that coupled with maybe doing the email, coming back to it after a few hours or the next day, and then listening to it can be a really good way to filter what you've written. Is that concise? Is that making sense? Have I missed any words? Am I conveying the message I need to? All of which can be quite dyslexic centric kind of difficulties. I think wholeheartedly, because I think what you do is you recognize everyone has different ways of working. You don't just need a label. In fact, the label is we can almost remove the label because everyone works differently, and we should normalize that.